Madame Bertrand is in her late 80s and lives on her own. This morning her daughter dropped by to check up on her and read the local gossip together. However, even if she can't visit, she knows her mother's okay because she's one of 2,000 elderly people the local council has equipped with an emergency bracelet. She can push a button on the strap whenever she needs assistance. A team responds immediately.
Madame Bertrand, bonjour, c'est Dimitri de Bockman. Est-ce que vous allez bien?
Je vais des fois visiter des gens qui sont en maison de retraite.
I sometimes visit people in retirement homes, and they tell me they can't do what they want and would rather be at home, where they feel more free and independent to do what they want.
Parce que je serai plus libre. Donc elle est libre, elle est chez elle.
Madame Bertrand lives in a region of central France called La Creuse. 1/3 of the population here is 60 or above, the highest proportion in France. But within 15 years, the rest of the country will face the same demographic crisis as the population lives longer. Retirement homes are expensive at around $3,000 a month per person, so local authorities are keen to save money by keeping people at home safely.
We really have to innovate. We're using this demographic weakness in our region to our advantage. We want to turn the issue of how to handle an aging, fragile population into a business opportunity for the local economy by looking at ways of developing the sector, but with care at the centre of our thinking.
What's being done in La Creuse has triggered a race to develop new solutions so the very old can continue to live at home. This may be the future for the elderly. It's called La Maison Intelligente. Developed by scientists and software engineers, the kitchen cabinets, tables and sinks adjust to your personal requirements, while a central computer monitors data from numerous appliances within the home and sends the information to a remote monitoring centre. The computer reads information from sensors across the home that can detect sudden rises or falls in temperatures. Sensors also record if a person has fallen and hasn't got back on their feet, and the computer can switch on video cameras to enable family members to check up on loved ones. Sensors can also trigger lights in the floorboards when a person gets up from the bed to go to the bathroom. Wiring up this intelligent home has cost close to $400,000. In the long term, there's no way governments or individuals will be able to afford to foot this kind of bill. The hope is that the private sector will ease the burden on the state by entering the market attracted by a growing number of elderly that increasingly value their independence.
C'est un gros marché qui est pas uniquement européen mais mondial.
This is a huge market, not just in Europe, but worldwide, because we will have an increasingly aging population that will need to be cared for now.
Et donc on doit s'en préoccuper dès aujourd'hui. Alors, il y a deux buts en fait.
Even now, we no longer have the means to look after our increasingly aging population, and we have to think about solutions now for the future to allow elderly people to be able to continue to live at home.
Geriatric hospitals are also looking at opportunities to reduce long-term healthcare costs for the elderly by allowing them to live at home. Meet Kompai, R2D2's distant cousin. Hospital researchers working with the private sector have developed this robot that sends video in real time to a monitoring centre, drastically reducing response times to someone who may have fallen in their home and needs urgent help. In this case, it's just me.
Most elder want to stay in their own home. They love it, they have built their life in it, and they want to stay there. There is no reason why elderly people should not benefit from computers, from high technology, from telecoms, from all what is now available to each and any citizen.
The number of people 80 years old and over is expected to increase by 130% across Western Europe within the next 50 years, sapping already overstretched government budgets. This economist has studied the issue. He says the only solution is privately funded long-term care, subsidized by the state.
I think one way of of handling the problem is to rely really on the private market, and why not a social program trying to subsidize maybe the premium paid to insurance company in order to develop more the market. Yeah.
Meanwhile, back in the Creuse, Madame Bertrand is preparing lunch. Today it's lean meat cooked in water, not fat, accompanied by steamed endives. She has every intention of living a long, healthy life.